Hi everybody, Donna Wood here with another message from Mother Mary. This is the last bit of the chapter from the Sophia Code. Key Code 4, Mother Mary. This particular section is called Following the Voice of Your Heart. The feeling nature of humanity has been demonized throughout centuries of patriarchal religious, governmental, and societal programming. As Mother Mary, I once stood in a human body just as you do now, with all of my tender, vulnerable feelings about living in a world rife with conflict and tyranny. Although my destiny elevated me to the status of an internationally known figure, to the end of my life, I was consistently challenged by the rampant repression of women. Everywhere I traveled for my ministry, I faced the socially conditioned demands placed upon women to mute our feelings and relinquish our sovereign right to create reality. My heart always guided me to act with courage, grace, and strength in response to these demands, to firmly stand in the truth of what was important for me to feel, regardless of all outer circumstances. I met every temptation to shun my feelings with an inner resolve to follow the voice of my heart. As a result of this personal commitment to never turn against myself and deny my own feelings, I became a living sanctuary of emotional safety for my own heart. The integrity of emotional safety that I offered myself eventually became an important part of my divine feminine embodiment for others to witness and empower themselves by my example. Always remember that listening to and following your heart will always positively affect the evolution of humanity far beyond your understanding. You naturally begin to hear the voice of your heart once a practice is established for understanding the intelligence of your emotions. Exploring a dialogue with your heart often begins with a question to clarify what a feeling means. Certain emotions will stand out in their intensity, magnetizing your awareness to ask your heart questions such as, is this decision right for me? Your heart is always listening, waiting to engage with you and respond with the truth. At first, the voice of your heart may feel curt or brief in its responses, simply replying with yes, no, or short phrases. Do not give up. These brief answers will saturate your mind and body with startling truths that inspire your curiosity to engage further. By practicing the quieting of your mind and sincerely asking your heart questions, you will increasingly hear the voice of your heart speaking with greater regularity, ease, and detail. Your heart's voice grows in confidence as it is assured that you are actively listening for its responses. Further, your heart will reveal greater detail as you practice appreciating and giving thanks for every response that you receive. Your appreciation creates a sanctuary for this important self-dialogue to flourish. Your heart does not want to move beyond that which your oversoul is still learning through you. And your heart also does not want to be left behind as your compass. A daily practice for listening to your heart's guidance initiates your awareness to live fully engaged within the present moment. For you can only access your highest potential in the present moment. It is from here that you move forward into every next step of your evolution. Your heart knows this and always remains true to its purpose by calling out to your awareness again and again, beckoning, follow me. Your mind is in an intimate relationship with the voice of your heart. All things in all of creation simply want to fulfill the purpose for which they were created, and the mind is no different. The mind was designed to be the empty space for the visions of your heart to be manifested through. The spiritual purpose of your mind is to interface with multiple dimensional realities that are involved with bringing that which did not exist before into physical form. The physical co-creation of your true desires as orchestrated by a willing mind reveals the power of your heart to fulfill your destiny. When your awareness inquires into the heart's wisdom, there arises an immediate answer that intrigues your mind to become soft and open. As your daily practice develops for listening to the heart, your mind shifts its focus from that of dominating your awareness to the heart. Your mind shifts its focus from that of dominating your awareness with the ego's demands to a clear and well-equipped ally for following through on your heart's guidance. The mind may rest as the empty space it was originally designed to be, if it is assured that the heart is guiding your journey. Religious texts recount the story of my son, Jesus, being tempted in the desert of his initiations, and I speak on behalf of my son and the entire council that the greatest temptation you repeatedly face is to turn away from your true self. I speak on behalf of my son Jesus and the entire council that the greatest temptation you face is to turn away from your true self. Indeed, all temptations can be summarized as a turning away from your heart and abandoning the authentic, direct connection to your own divine guidance. Violence only arises when the voice of your heart is denied long enough to cause an outburst. Every feeling counts in the navigation of fulfilling your destiny. Feeling your emotions and listening to their intuitive guidance is a revolutionary act for your Sophia Christ embodiment and the liberation of humanity. Only you can save your own heart, and your salvation begins by feeling it. Those are such powerful and beautiful words from Mother Mary. I am doing that. I am listening to my heart and following it the best I can each and every moment. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful message from Mother Mary. I will see you all tomorrow. Mwah.